You didn't deserve me at all, at all, at all. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. I am filming a fun Dark Academia reading vlog, so the theme is Dark Academia books. So in this vlog I'm going to start Babel by R.F. Kuang, which I'm so excited for. This is my Patreon book club book for this month and I have been really looking forward to it. I feel like I've said it a million times, but I've literally just heard non-stop praise for this book. I don't think I've seen any negative reviews and I'm really in the mood for this kind of story, like a dark academia fantasy written by such a talented writer, R.F. Kuang. I've read The Poppy Wall by R.F. Kuang, really enjoyed it and really loved the writing and the world building and everything, so I think I'll love this one even more and I hope to love it even more than The Poppy Wall. But yeah, so it's set in Oxford 1836, the city of dreaming spires. It's a centre of all knowledge and progress in the world, and at its heart is Babel, Oxford University's prestigious Royal Institute of Translation, the tower from which all the power of the empire flows. Orphaned in Canton and brought to England by a mysterious guardian, Robin Swift thought Babel a paradise until it became a prison. But can a student stand against an empire? Very, very fun premise. So yeah, gonna make lots of progress with this, maybe even finish it in this vlog, we will see. But I definitely want to just like take my time and soak up all the words and just be completely immersed in the story. And it has been so long since I've read a book like this, so I am ready. Like, I feel it in my bones. Then I feel like poetry is definitely the vibe, so I want to read some poetry. I think I might read some from the Penguin Book of Romantic Poetry. Just, you know, choose a few verses here and there to read. Let's actually just do one right now. Ode to Psyche by John Keats. O goddess, hear these tuneless numbers rung by sweet enforcement and remembrance dear, and pardon that thy secrets should be sung even into thine own soft-conched ear. Surely I dreamed today, or did I see the winged Psyche with awakened eyes? I wandered in a forest thoughtlessly, and on the sudden fainting with surprise, saw two fair creatures couched side by side in deepest grass beneath the whispering roof of leaves and trembled blossoms, where there ran a brooklet scarce espied. And in addition to these, I'm also going to start a new audiobook, which is In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. And this follows 6 friends and it's about their college reunion. And the story is told in 2 timelines. So the timeline of them in college and the timeline, you know, in the present day. And basically the college reunion turns dark. There's an unsolved murder. Lots of secrets between the friends. Fun. So of course I'll be listening to this book on Audible, who is the sponsor of today's video. I'm sure you're familiar with Audible, but if you aren't, Audible is my favorite place to listen to audiobooks, podcasts and all that. It's truly the best place to listen to whatever you're interested in, whatever you're in the mood for. They have best-selling audiobooks in every genre, so thrillers, romance, fantasy, business and more. They have exclusive Audible originals, they have popular podcasts, and it's all in one convenient place. Audible has lots of exclusive Audible originals from top celebrity creators. So for example, one of my favorite audiobooks I've listened to is Anne of Green Gables, narrated by Rachel McAdams, which is exclusive to Audible, and obviously having a stunning narrator tell a story in your ears, there's just nothing like it. And I love listening to audiobooks when I'm going for a walk, when I'm going to the grocery store, when I'm driving, when I'm cleaning. The Audible app truly makes it easy to listen anytime, anywhere. It's just so key in my life, and I love that it allows me to, you know, continue consuming stories even when I don't have time to sit down and physically read. And as an Audible member, you can choose one title from their entire catalogue to keep each month, including their bestsellers and new releases. And Audible members also now get access to a growing selection of titles included in your membership that you can listen to all you want. This selection includes audiobooks, Audible originals, and podcasts, and more get added each month. So that's on top of the credit that you get each month, so it really makes the membership even more valuable. So new members can try Audible free for 30 days by going to audible.com/bookswithchloe or texting bookswithchloe to 500 500. Thank you so much to Audible for sponsoring this video. Okay, so Caitlin had the genius idea that we should use a tarot card as our bookmark for Babel. So we both have the Dreamy Moons tarot deck. So stunning. So we're currently gonna decide which one to use. I forgot we're gonna use our fun tabs. Do you know what your annotation system's gonna be?
Nah. I have no idea.
So I'm currently on page 37 of Babel, and obviously there's like a lot of setup going on because there's a lot to establish, the setting, characters, all of that obviously, but I'm loving it. The writing, the atmosphere, the vibes, the commentary, the main character Robin, obsessed. It's very promising so far. Like, I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's also making me think a lot about my own experiences. Like, it's making me reflect a lot, especially on the experiences I had as a kid, living as someone who was the child of an immigrant parent, and how much people looked down on my mum for not speaking proper English sometimes, because English is a second language, and this book definitely discusses that because Robin moves from China to London and people kind of see him as like this novelty because it's this Chinese boy speaking English, and they're like, oh, like do it again, like this is so wild. And this book definitely has the lens of living in, you know, a white man society as a person of color, and I'm just really loving the commentary. And it actually can be quite hard to read at times because, you know, racism, we hate to say it, but yeah, it is so good. So I'm really excited to keep going. And actually I need to read this line. Okay, so Robin, absolute reading girl boss. He greatly enjoyed Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, though he could not say the same of the poems by her less talented husband, whom he found overly dramatic. The descriptions of the books and like all the bookshelves and just, you know, the thirst for knowledge and the discussions on language. For example, imagine a town of scholars all researching the most marvelous, fascinating things. Science, mathematics, languages, literature. Imagine building after building filled with more books than you've seen in your entire life. Imagine quiet, solitude, and a serene place to think. My boys spit in facts and locked and loaded. I've also made some progress with In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. Let's see where I'm up to. I'm on chapter 5 of 45, so... Oh, oh, this is so painful. Ow, I have a cut on the inside of my lip. I just spit on it again. Okay, yeah, I need to speak a bit differently. I'm on chapter 5 of 45 and... Ow, this really hurts. Obviously, I'm not too far into the story, but I'm enjoying the vibes. It's very fun. And it's interesting because the main character is quite like annoying, but I don't think you're supposed to be obsessed with the main character because she's like really obsessed with, you know, her social status and how people perceive her and stuff. But it definitely makes for an entertaining story. I'm really excited to get to the murder element.
Stained carpet, and therapists and cardigans. And now this.
How fun is this top? It's from Cider and it reminds me of Bunny. If you've read it, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, I was gonna say a huge spoiler just then. I am so close to finishing In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I literally have like 2 hours of the audiobook left and I'm listening on 2 times speed, so you know, an hour. But it is spicy. It's very fun. Not spicy as in smutty, but spicy as in like there's a lot of drama going on and it's very fun and there are a lot of reveals happening at the moment and I'm just like, all the characters are just so dramatic. I love it. I just love a fun murder mystery, you know? So I'm definitely going to finish that soon. I'm just doing some things around my room, so listening to the audiobook while I do that, and then after that I'll read some more people. Hey.
Right, Jess. Hit me with your favorite book news. Easy. Coach is genius. Carol helps him. The last ride Jess was the year that hero version of her. In Blackstones, begging to be let into their territory. Standing west on the other side of the news and activists.
I love my gingerbread tea. It's so good. I haven't had it in months. And I don't know why. I think I just, forgot about it because I was really in my peppermint tea era. But a gingerbread tea for the boy. So I'm actually feeling a little anxious. So I just wanted to share some things that I love to do when I'm feeling anxious. Making an iced tea, wearing a cozy hoodie, journaling. So I just did some digital journaling to just let out my thoughts. Stretching. There are lots of nice yoga poses that help to release stress and, just breathing and meditation, obviously. And also just reading some poetry, which I'm going to do. And I'll talk about that in a second because I need to talk about In My Dreams I Hold a Knife because I finished it. Definitely very fun. It wasn't really giving it the Dark Academia vibes though. So initially I wanted to read this for this vlog obviously because I heard it had Dark Academia vibes, and obviously it has the college setting, but the college setting is kind of the extent of it. Like it just happens to be set at a college in the timeline that is set 10 years ago at college. Yeah, it doesn't really have any other Dark Academia vibes besides that. It's more just like a thriller set at the college. It was definitely very fun, very interesting because all the characters are like not great, so I was not rooting for any of them, but it was fun because I'm just like, I don't care what happens to you, like I'm just here for the ride. And it was definitely very dramatic and fun and like silly, and it definitely doesn't take itself too seriously, I think. So if you're looking for like that kind of fun thriller, I would recommend it. I definitely didn't love it as much as some other people seem to. When I went to look on Goodreads, a lot of people were like, wow, new favorite thriller. I'm definitely not obsessed with it. Like it's like low 3 stars for me. So yeah, it was a fun, quick thriller, but we'll probably not be thinking about it ever again. So yes, now I'm going to read some Shakespeare in Love, the love poetry of William Shakespeare. This is very short and I just need this kind of vibe right now because poetry is one of the things that really just make me happy to be alive and keeps me grounded and, just completely transports me to a different realm. So I'm going to read this and then hopefully read some more. Ow! Hopefully read some more of Babel. Oh my god, look how fun the tabs are looking. I got these tabs from Stationery Pal. That is very fitting for the Dark Academia vibes. Look at all these fun colours. So yeah, definitely stunning for Babel. Actually, before I read some poetry, I need to do my mind power for the day. but soft what light through yonder window breaks. It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief. Honestly, whenever I hear what light through yonder window breaks, I think of that episode of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody with that cute, like, star-crossed lovers romance between London and that guy. I was shipping them so hard. Okay, so I'm on book 2, which is chapter 5, and wow, literally wow, like, obviously there's been a lot of setup and stuff, but I am already obsessed, and I honestly just want to keep reading, but I can't right now. But like, at the ending of book 1, are you kidding? This could be the Dark Academia book of my dreams, because it has those Dark Academia vibes, like the love for knowledge, you know, all the descriptions of like all the books, the bookshelves, just the stationery, just the setting of like being surrounded by people who are so eager to expand their mind. We also have the discussions on institutional racism, amazing characters. Oh my gosh, the friendship that has blossomed in that first book. I teared up because I'm already so obsessed with him. I just love the main character, Robin Swift. He's such a cutie. The writing, literally incredible. The plot is super fascinating. Everything about it, wow. So I cannot wait to keep reading. Like, and the way that the fantasy is interwoven so far, loving it. It's definitely not like high fantasy or anything. And I just love the subtle, like, oh, it's so fun. So I'm actually going to end the vlog here, and this is going to be my Dark Academia vlog part 1. So in part 2 I will be finishing this, and I'll actually have a different hair colour, which is very exciting. I have a hair appointment tomorrow, which I'm really excited about. Hopefully I like the results. But yes, thank you so much for spending time with me, and thank you so much once again to Audible for sponsoring this video. And don't forget, new members can try Audible free for 30 days by going to audible.com/bookswithchloe or texting bookswithchloe to 500 500. If you're looking for more content from me, I have a Patreon, which is patreon.com/chloebunny_, and that is where I upload extra content, like extra vlogs. We do a monthly live show, we do a monthly buddy reads. Obviously this is what we're buddy reading this month, so I'm filming a spoiler-filled vlog for this. That will be exclusive to my Patreon. I have all my socials linked below, including my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/chloebunny_. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you're all having a good day or night, and I'll see you in my next one.